Today we're going to be talking about gold Rolex watches. We're going to talk about what models are offered in gold. We're going to talk about the types of gold that Rolex uses for their watches. And we're also going to talk about price points on some of these watches. Let's start off by talking about the different types of gold that Rolex uses. Rolex has their own foundry and they produce all their own gold for the watches they use. Not only do they produce all their own gold, they have their own recipes for the different alloys of the gold they use. All of today's Rolexes are 18 karat solid gold. Some vintage models were either 10 karat gold or 14 karat gold, and they had some gold plated and gold filled models. But what we're talking about today is the modern watches, and those are all going to be solid 18 karat gold. Let's take a look at the types of gold that Rolex uses. Here we have a few examples. In the center, we have 18 karat yellow gold. This is the most common. Here on the left with the Sky Dweller, we have the 18 karat white gold. And over here with the GMT, we have Rolex's Everose gold. This is Rolex Day Date model in 18 karat yellow gold. And this is Rolex's special blend of gold that's a little bit different, and they've designed it to be more durable and more tarnish resistant than normal yellow gold. Same thing over here with the white gold. They use their own blend to keep it more durable and more resistant to tarnish. The white gold looks a lot like the stainless steel. If you put them next to each other, you'll notice that the white gold is a lot warmer looking than the stainless steel. The stainless is really cold, and the white gold has a little bit of a warm undertone to it, which is really nice. Over here on the root beer GMT, we see an example of Rolex's Everose gold. This one's really nice. Rolex introduced the Everose in 2005, and it's a combination of yellow gold, copper, silver, and platinum. And they've designed this gold to be, again, very durable, but also tarnish resistant. Normal pink gold will tarnish and turn more yellow over time. The longer it goes, the more yellow it turns. Rolex uses a specific recipe on their Everose gold for, one, the beautiful color that it produces, but also the resistance to tarnishing. Normal pink gold tarnishes over time, and the more time goes by, the more yellow it looks. It tarnishes to green, it cancels out the pink color, and it starts looking more and more yellow over time. What Rolex did was include a little bit of platinum, which helps halt that tarnishing and keep it looking that nice pink color for a lot longer. Rolex has been making gold watches for about as long as they've been in business. In the past, your selection for gold watches was much slimmer than today. Years ago, you would have been looking at a Datejust or maybe a Day Date if you were in the market for a gold watch. And today, they've expanded your selection to include a lot more sports watches. So here you can get a Submariner in solid gold with the blue bezel and dial. You can get a GMT. They have Yachtmaster and Yachtmaster 2s in gold now. Also newer models like the Sky Dweller come in rose gold, yellow gold, and white gold. You can get the Daytona. There's tons of gold options for the modern sport watch. If you're in the market for a gold watch, Rolex does have a lot of options, but not all of their lines are available in gold. For instance, the Rolex Milgauss, the Air King, and the Explorer don't offer any gold options. Let's talk about pricing of the gold Rolex models. So as you would expect, the gold are going to be more expensive. If you're buying from a dealer, you can expect to pay on average about 4 times more than you would for the stainless steel version. So for example, this gold Submariner that I have is about 4 times the cost of the same Submariner in stainless steel. Rolex charges more for their gold models than they do the stainless models, but it's not consistent across all gold models. For example, Rolex charges more money for their Everose or their white gold versions than they do for the same watch in yellow gold. And these price differences we're talking about are from an authorized dealer. And if you're shopping on the secondary market, these prices are consistently changing depending on trends and popularity. For example, the white gold might be more expensive today, the Everose might be more expensive next year, and they're just constantly fluctuating. Solid gold isn't your only option. You could pick up the two-tone Rollsor variant. So over here we have the two-tone Submariner with the blue dial, blue bezel, and stainless and yellow gold bracelet. Over here we have the new root beer GMT that has the Everose and steel bracelet. And in the center, we have the all stainless steel bracelet and case. However, it does have a white gold fluted bezel. So even though this one isn't a two-tone bracelet, it's still considered a Rollsor. Hopefully this overview of gold watches helped you out if you're in the market for one. Be sure to like and subscribe for more reviews, comparisons, and how-to guides.